Ripple CTO has recently shared an email that led to his entry in Ripple. By the way, why can't XRP be backed by gold? Also, pro-Ripple lawyer has made it known that Ripple victory in SEC lawsuit might be a bigger win for crypto industry. Finally, we will take a quick look at the XRP price analysis as analyzed by experts. Kindly stick with me till the end to learn more. If this sounds like something of much interest to you, be sure to check out this new video starting now. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates on XRP and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we happily send you a special welcome. We invite you to hit on the notification bell so you never miss another video. We are announcing that this channel has a giveaway of 200 XRP. To stand the chance of participating, all you have to do is simply subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment with the hashtag XRP, and the winner will be announced tomorrow. David Schwartz, Chief Technology Officer at Ripple, recently shared the email exchange between him and Ripple co-founder Jed McCaleb that ultimately landed him his job at Ripple. The conversation shares more insight into the early days of the American technology company. In a tweet, Schwartz revealed that he had applied for the position of lead software engineer on September 17, 2011, and shared the email he had sent to the company to introduce himself. In the email, Schwartz mentioned his experience, expertise in cryptocurrencies, and active participation in the Bitcoin community. He also shared links to his public writings and highlighted his C++ development experience. Schwartz's email showcases his deep knowledge and interest in cryptocurrencies, which would later become invaluable in his role at Ripple. As CTO, Schwartz has played a crucial role in developing the company's blockchain technology and digital payment solutions, now used by banks and financial institutions worldwide. Jed McCaleb responded to David Schwartz's tweet by acknowledging that he had seen his posts on the forum and that his resume looked perfect for the lead software engineer position. McCaleb also expressed his interest in meeting Schwartz to discuss the job opportunity. Schwartz's LinkedIn profile suggests that the developer was appointed chief cryptographer in December 2011, 3 months after the email exchange. 7 years later, in 2018, Schwartz secured the position of CTO. He is regarded as one of the original architects of the XRP ledger. Recall that McCaleb finally sold off all his 9 billion XRP tokens last July. He had begun selling off holdings after leaving the firm in 2013, but the terms of his distribution prevented him from selling off all the tokens at once to prevent a market impact. Ripple's former director of developer relations, Matt Hamilton, has dispelled another popular misconception surrounding XRP. This time it was talk and speculation that XRP could be backed by gold. This kind of talk has emerged relatively recently amid speculation that XRP could be accepted by the world's banks and other financial institutions for international settlements and would be backed by gold for its fair value. Hamilton is adamant that such an outcome is impossible. The blockchain developer explains his view that XRP is a decentralized cryptocurrency with finite supply, which trades on the open market and has no issuer to hold collateral for gold. For this reason, Hamilton explains, XRP cannot be inflated to have a peg with another asset. The only contact between gold and XRP is possible through its tokenization via XRP Ledger, with the creation of a token tracking the precious metals quotes, concluded the developer. For those who do not believe it and still think otherwise, Hamilton offered to exchange 1 ounce of gold for 1 XRP. Previously, the former Ripple director, now a contributor to the Filecoin ecosystem, also debunked rumors of a government buyout of the XRP offering. This theory was also extremely popular among the community and suggested that XRP would be bought back by the US government at prices rumored to be as high as $10,000 per token. Furthermore, crypto law founder John E. Deaton is making a stronger case as to why crypto tokens should not be labeled securities. The attorney for XRP holders was responding to a Twitter user who claimed that almost every coin or token was a security. Deaton stated that this was not true and that the SEC's narrative that the token itself is a security should not be allowed to continue in the crypto industry. Gary Gensler, the chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has repeatedly stated that most crypto tokens were securities. Deaton explains that although a token could be packaged, marketed, offered, and sold as a security, that does not make the underlying asset or token one. He says that the token itself is nothing more than software code. He continued that the term investment contract or security was never about the underlying asset, but about the circumstances surrounding its offer and sale. Deaton cites 3 references to buttress his point. First, in the Telegram case, the ruling judge made it clear that the Gram token was not a security as it is an alphanumeric sequence. He also quoted the famous speech of former SEC official Bill Hinman, who said that the digital asset itself is simply code. Third, he cited Lewis Cohen's article, which suggested that no appellate court has ever held the underlying asset subject to an investment contract transaction is itself an investment contract, and that there is no federal case finding a subsequent transfer of that asset to be a securities transaction. Deaton added, "We shouldn't call software code securities either, even if previously sold as one. We forced the SEC to admit in its opposition brief that stripped-down XRP is computer code," he further stated. In related news, several respondents to the question posed by Paul Barron's network Twitter account believed that a Ripple win against the SEC would be a bigger win for the crypto industry than a grayscale Bitcoin ETF launch. On the other hand, Ripple partner Tranglo announced today that it has signed EzyRemit, one of Australia's fastest-growing fintech companies, as a new partner. EzyRemit will use Tranglo's cross-border payment solutions, including the XRP-based on-demand liquidity (ODL) payment technology, according to a press release. As part of Tranglo's global push for Ripple's on-demand liquidity, the partnership will also allow EzyRemit to leverage ODL to maximize working capital and deliver quick and cost-effective transactions across key corridors, including Indonesia, Philippines, Vietnam, Thailand, India, and Bangladesh, the announcement reads. EzyRemit will leverage the Tranglo platform through an interface to seamlessly route transactions in real time. In addition, the partnership is said to allow EzyRemit to streamline its operations and create new revenue streams by offering its customers more options to send international payments. Now, down to our wrap-up price analysis for the day. Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. The Ripple price analysis is bearish today, with bears taking hold over the price of XRP. The current support for Ripple is present at 37 cents, and the resistance can be found at 39 cents. Currently, XRP is trading close to its immediate support level at 37 cents while trying to stay afloat in a bearish market situation. The selling pressure is increasing on cryptocurrency, and it looks difficult for Ripple to break out of this bearish market. However, the previous day's buying momentum was strong enough to push the price above the 38 cents mark, but it was not able to sustain itself for long. The 24 trading volume of XRP is $816 million, which is below the average daily volume. As per analysts, the market cap of Ripple is likely to remain relatively stable in the short term. Currently, the market cap of Ripple is $19 billion, and the circulating supply of XRP tokens is 50 billion. Now to our price one-day price chart. The one-day price chart for Ripple price analysis shows the price has stepped down again. The coin is trading hands at 37 cents at the time of writing. But as the price function was steeply upward for the past few days, the coin still reports a decrease in price value by 3.03% over the last 24 hours. The relative strength index indicates that the coin is in a bearish zone, and further price decline can be expected. The volatility in the XRP market is also low, and there is no major sign of a reversal. The upper Bollinger Band is at 40 cents, and the lower band is at 36 cents, which shows that the price may remain confined to this range in the near future. The moving average is currently at 38 cents, which means that the bulls need to take charge and push the price up if they want to break this bearish trend. The 4-hour chart for Ripple price analysis confirms the bearish trend as the price function is headed straight downwards from the start of the trading session today. A significant decline in price value has been observed today as no support has yet appeared for XRP, and a further decrease in price is also expected. In conclusion, the Ripple price analysis is bearish today with no signs of a reversal in the near future. The selling pressure is increasing and the price of XRP has been steadily decreasing. The technical indicators also suggest that a further decline in price can be expected as volatility remains low and buying activity is currently weak. So we come to the end of this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, you can help enlighten others just like you have been enlightened by sharing this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere, guys. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.